Hi, welcome to my eclectic channel. Today I'm going to do another resizing. It's for this mini skirt. It's simply too wide at the waist. This is a skirt that has a side zipper and a lining. These are two elements that make any resizing a little more challenging. In general, I really like to stay away from having to reset a zipper. So I'm hoping that I won't have to do this time. So if I turn this skirt inside out, I can see that it has a my cat is just looking super cute right now. Okay. Yeah, so sorry, she's off camera, I can't show you. Yeah, it's got this waistband here. So let's see what would be the best strategy here. It's got a side seam at the waistband opposite the zipper. So this is telling me that I can probably resize this without having to undo anything on the zipper side. So the zipper side, I'll just leave that alone. And then where I'm going to take away some width is going to happen at several places. For the waistband, the waistband is just it's two pieces. So there's just this side seam. So for the waistband, what I'll have to do is to just undo it at the side seam and bring that in. So this is how I'm going to be able to narrow the waistband. The liner, I'll have to work on it separately. I think it's got pleats. It's attached at the zipper, and unfortunately it doesn't look like it has side seam. So I think my strategy for the liner is going to be at the pleats. So I will fold the pleats more to reduce the width of the liner. And finally, there is the outer shell of the skirt. So the outer shell of the skirt has darts and it's got the side seam. So again, on the zipper side, not touching it. So I will take out width on the one of the side seams, and then I will redo the darts. So the first step is going to be to take apart this skirt completely. Well, not completely. Again, I'm leaving the zipper alone. But I'm going to have to separate the waistband from. So I'll have to separate. There's three pieces to this skirt: the waistband, the lining, and the outer shell. So I'll have to separate all of those and undo the darts, undo the side seam, and then I'll come back and reconstruct this skirt. I took apart the skirt. That meant that I separated the outer shell from the lining, and then when it comes, so at the zipper I left everything attached, and then when it comes to the lining has the waistband attached to it. So I just removed, I undid the side seam on the waistband opposite the zipper side. And then I separated from the lining on a long enough length so that I could shorten that waistband. And I did a fitting, just focusing on this inner shell. I'll work on the outer shell once this is set. So I did a fitting, and I was able to determine that I need to remove 4 centimeters from the waistband on both sides. So a total of 8 centimeters. So that'll be fairly easy to do. I'm going to put a new line of stitching. I think on this skirt I'm going to try I'm not going to cut away any fabric so that if I do need to make it big again in the future, I can do that. I don't see a necessity right now to cut anything. So I'm going to keep this huge seam allowance on my waistband and start by doing a new seam, just 4 centimeters smaller than it used to be. I did a fitting to check, and it works well. So now I need to refinish the waistband, especially where it attaches to the lining. Here's what I have going on. So first of all, I've got some big wings here on my waistband where I shortened it, and like I said, I could cut this, but I don't want to. So I'm going to bring them flat against the seam and pin that. And then on the other side, what I have is the lining, and of course now I have some extra lining. And the best way to deal with that and to preserve the play that is desirable in the lining, I'm going to add a pleat. The lining already has pleats. That's how it keeps the ease that it needs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this just flat against the waistband, and then pin that all in place. So now I have a pleat in the lining. So pin all of this flat and then stitch. Next time, we turn our attention to the shell. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like.